What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we'll be drawing Poley from Roblox. Now we get started at the very top of our page with the hat. So let's start on the left side and draw a straight line going across from left to right. Go all the way across. And then from the ends we'll draw a short line going up the side. Let's close off the top with another straight line. Starting back on the left, go all the way across towards the right. Let's add the bottom edge of the hat brim. Starting back on the left from this corner, we're going to curve down the middle and then bend that back up on the right. Now we're going to tuck the head in underneath the edge of the hat. So we start on the left side. I'm going to draw a large circle. So let's start out here. It's going to go out towards the left, down towards the bottom of the head, and then we'll work our way back up towards the right. Going out, up the side, and we'll bend that back in. Now we're going to go back up to the top and tuck the ears behind the side of the head. So let's start from this point. We're going to draw almost like a half circle. Going up towards the top, rounding out the ear, and then pulling that in. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the top, go up and out, rounding out the ear, and then pulling that in. Let's trace the ears along the inside. Starting from the top, we'll step down. I'm going to leave an even space gap all the way around the ear and then back in towards the head. And we'll go in and fill the inside of the ears in black. Now the top of the hat's going to get tucked in behind the ears. Let's step out on top of the ear. We'll curve out and then bend that up. We'll do the same thing on the right side. And then from here we're going to draw two straight lines coming in. Starting on the left, come in, draw that same length line on the right. And now we'll draw two straight angle lines coming up towards the center point. Let's start on the left, come up and in, and pull that down and out on the right. Let's add that crest in the center of the hat. Starting in the middle, start with a point. From here we'll angle down and out toward the left, and then the right. And then from the ends we're going to curve down and in towards the center point. Come down and just pull that in, go up to the right, curve down and in towards the center. Let's trace that crest along the inside. Alright, now we're going to move down and draw on the eyes. Let's start with the left side. We're going to draw a circle, starting from the top, go all the way around towards the bottom of the eye, and back up towards the top. Now we want to line this up on the right and do the same thing. Going around, down towards the same height, and back up towards the top. I'm also going to add a small highlight circle on the top left of the eye. So starting up here, go all the way around, back in. Let's fill the outside of the eye in black. Now let's move to the center and draw a slightly larger circle for the nose. Right in the middle, work our way around towards the bottom of the circle, and all the way back up towards the top. Let's trace that circle along the inside. Starting back at the top, just going to leave an even space gap all the way around, and then back up, and then we'll fill that center circle in black. Let's add two ovals on either side for the cheeks. Let's start directly underneath the left eye. Come down towards the bottom of the oval, and back up towards the top. And again, we're just going to line this up on the right and draw that same sized oval. Now let's move down and draw on the body. We're going to start with the sides of the body first. So we're going to start on the left side, just underneath the head. We're going to curve the body going out and then down towards the hip. Let's line this up on the right, go out and down towards the same height. And now we're going to close off the bottom, starting back on the left, curve down, and up on the right side. Let's move all the way back up to the top and add in the collar, leaving a gap in the center, go to the left side, angle down and out, go to the right, go in the opposite direction. Now we're just going to pull this straight up underneath the head. Let's layer the knot of the tie in behind the collar. So on the left, we're going to step down, angle down and in. I just want to leave a gap in the center. Do the same thing on the right. Close off the bottom with a straight line. And then from the bottom corners of the knot, we're going to draw two straight angle lines coming down towards the bottom of the tie. Let's start with the left. Coming down with a slight angle, go to the right, and do the same thing. And we'll pull this in towards the center point. Coming down and in, and back up on the right. And then halfway down the length of the tie, we'll add the tie clip. Starting on the left, draw a straight line going across, step down, and draw that twice. Now we're going to add two square pockets on either side. Let's start on the left, draw a straight line coming in just beside the tie. Do the same thing on the right. And then from the inside, we're going to draw a straight line coming down. And then we'll close off the bottom of the pocket. Starting on the left, we'll go straight out toward the side of the body. Let's add some detail to the pockets. At the top of the square in the center, start with a small circle. And we'll do the same thing on the right. And then we'll add the pocket flaps. From the button, we're going to step down, start with a point. From here, we're going to curve up and then down on the inside. Go back to the center, curve up and out towards the left. Do the same thing on the right. From the button, we'll step down, start with a point, curve up and then down on the inside. Go back to the center, curve up and down on the right. And then we're going to add two lines coming down the bottom of the pocket. Stepping over toward the left, draw one line, over towards the right, draw that again. Let's add the badge over on the right side. Starting on the inside, we're going to curve up and then down. And then from the sides, we're going to curve down and in towards the center point. Now we're going to split this badge in half. Starting from the top, we'll come straight down towards the bottom. We're going to fill the right side in black. Now I'm going to continue working down with the legs. In the center, we're going to step down and draw a curve from left to right, going up and then down. Leaving a small gap in the center, let's move over towards the left, curve out, and then down towards the left heel. Move over towards the right, curve out, and then down towards the right heel. And now we're going to round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the heel, and curve down, and bend the foot going up towards the toe. Same thing on the right. Now I'm going to go back to the side and draw on the top of the foot. From the toe, we're going to draw almost like a half circle, going up toward the top, and we're going to bend this down, aiming towards the heel. Let's do the same thing on the right, going up toward the top, and then bending that down. And then we'll move back up to the hips and draw on the side of the leg. Let's start from the left hip, curve out, and then come straight down on top of the foot. Now we're going to move up and draw on the arms. We're going to start with the arm on the right. Let's start halfway down the side of the body. So right here, we curve the arm going out and then down towards the wrist. And then from the wrist, we'll draw a small half circle for the thumb. At the end of the thumb, we'll add a bracket. And now we'll curl 3 fingers around the hand. Starting from the bottom of the thumb, we're going to come down and up around that bracket. Step down, curve down and up the second finger. And we'll step down again, curve out the third finger, then the arm going up, and then in behind the head. Let's add in the sleeve. Starting from the top of the thumb, we go out, and then bend it up. We're going to step up, and just trace that across. Now the arm on the left is going to be holding the baton. So from the top of the body, we'll step up underneath the head, curve the arm coming down, and then out towards the wrist. And then from the wrist, we're going to curl around the thumb. Let's start here, we're going to curve up, and then bend the thumb coming down. We'll round out the bottom of the thumb, and then go back up. Let's tuck 3 fingers in behind the thumb. Starting up here, we're going to draw a half oval, going out, and back in behind the thumb. Move out to the outside, draw another oval, going out, in. We're going to tuck that up underneath the thumb. Let's do that one more time. Going out, in, and then up. From the top of the hand, we're going to draw two straight lines going up towards the top of the baton. Start on the outside, straight up towards the top, move towards the inside, and draw that same length line. Then we'll close off the top of the curve, going up and then down. Now we're going to continue these lines underneath the hand with two shorter lines. Start with the outside, and then the inside, close off the bottom of the curve coming down, and then up. Let's add in the handle, starting on the left, a straight line going out, step down, draw that again. I'm just going to draw a line coming down over those lines. So we're going to step up, draw a line coming down, close off the top and the bottom, and we'll connect the ends with a straight line. Let's go back to the wrist and draw on the palm. We'll start up here, come down, and then bend that out underneath the handle. And step back in, draw the bottom of the arm. Coming in, and bend that up in behind the body. And then we're going to trace that cuff along the inside. So we're going to step in, just trace that all the way across towards the bottom. And that's pretty much it. There's Poley from Roblox. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.